Here as the Knights are trailing by a score of 20-12. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more here in the Castle, here on Kindred Digital Sports.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hey, this is Luke Samons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
We're back here out of the timeout. Midland missed the shot, and then it was on the opposite end. Caden Fawcett taking it down on the right side. Lady didn't get his first points. On the opposite end here in front of you to the right-hand side of your screen, it's Palmer Riggio that drives in, draws the foul. And I believe that might go against Bryson Smith, I believe. But here's Riggio with a free throw up and away is good. His first points of the ball game. Second free throw is good. With the trap on out at midcourt. Knights turning it up defensively. Left wing, three-point shot, left all alone. Here's Fawcett again. No good, and the rebound taken down by Frost. Frost quickly gets it up to Dominic Schmidt. Schmidt goes back to Frost, top of the key. Three-point shot is in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by South Charleston. Wayne Harris, the freshman, comes out with it quickly into the front court. Gets it over to Smith. He falls back, lays it in, is good. Bryson Smith with 7 points in the second quarter. It's quickly jumped out to a 24-13 lead for South Charleston. 4.5 minutes left to play here in this first half. Riggio gets it over to Schmidt. Dominic Schmidt on the near side. Drives into the lane. Dishes down low. No look pass. Gets it in there to Ethan Taylor for his first points. Lays it in. 24-15. 9-point ball game. The Knights trying to turn up the wick defensively a little bit, stretching the perimeter out a little more. Smith gets it in to Motley, who is wearing number 3. There goes Harris, top of the key with it, guarded by Riggio. Drives in, Riggio trying to reach in. He works his way through, loses the basketball after the shot, and Midland comes out with the rebound. All right, interception stolen this time by Smith. And he'll bring it back down the court for South Charleston. Got to be impressed with Wayne Harris. Nice move in the inside, goes up with a shot. He draws the foul, and they're going to say it was on the floor before the shot. That will be a foul against Palmer Riggio. It's going to be his first. Team foul number 5. Substitutions coming in. Eastone will come into the lineup now for Cabell Midland. Wearing number 2, Ethan Taylor, number 24, will head on out. Amari Allen checks into the lineup now for South Charleston. Also the big man Bowsley back in as well. Gets the inlet pass into Bowsley. Big man trying to push his way in. Goes up with a shot off the back of the iron. No good. And Eastone comes down with a rebound. Rips it away. Dribbles out of pressure. Brings it up into the front court. Gets it over to Chandler Schmidt. Gets the Eastone here into the corner. Drives in. Goes in with a shot. No, nothing there, but he does draw the foul. This one will go against Amari Allen. It's going to be his first. Team foul number 8. And we're shooting 2 at the free throw line. Jack Eastone, the 5'11 sophomore. First shot a little short off the front of the rim. Not great free throw shooting in this first half for Cabell Midland. Substitution coming back out. Smith back in. Out will be Amari Allen. Just got in the game. Picked up a quick foul. Free throw up on the front of the rim, rolls in good. For Eastone, giving him his first point of the night. 24-16 the score. With the basketball this time, it's Mooney. He drives in, goes left side, shot no good. Bosley with the rebound, and he lays it up in. It's good. 26-16, back to 10. Riggio gets the rebound, puts it back up in, and it's good. Power and determination that time for Riggio. Now they set up the full court defense for the Knights. Broken by South Charleston. Bounce pass in. Chandler Schmidt, quick hands, goes down to the court. Tipped out and stolen away by Mooney. And then ripped away by Dominic Schmidt. Schmidt will bring it up into the front court. Goes to the far side. Gets it over to Riggio. He drives in. Nice move. Doesn't get the bucket, but he does draw the foul. Some hard work to make his way to the free throw line. And that one will go against Bryson Smith. Number 2 on him. Should be team foul number 10. Be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Riggio's shot up and away is good. Substitution coming in. Christian Goebel will check into the lineup. In for Bryson Smith. He'll sit down with those 2 fouls. Riggio's second shot up and away is good. Again, full court pressure by the Knights. 6-point lead once again. They've been able to cut it to 6. Bosley, the big man down on the inside, takes a dribble. Gets it over to his right side, over to Fawcett, trying to get back inside of the big man. Tipped out, stolen away by Chandler Schmidt. On the run with it, goes up, lays it off, and good. Chandler Schmidt gets his second field goal, and a timeout taken by South Charleston head coach Josh Daniel. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here with 1:52 left to play in the first half. And get a good run this time by Chandler Schmidt as he tries to make something out of nothing, and he does. He gets it to lay in and draw on the foul as well. The Knights trailed in this ball game by as many as 11. They battled their way back to cut it back down to 4. This is the first of our doubleheader here tonight on our Kindred Digital Sports Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase presented by Cabell County Schools. Midland and South Charleston ladies team will be set to battle right after this one around 7 o'clock tonight. So Chandler Schmidt with the bucket, and the the Black Eagles with the basketball. Right side with it is Wayne Harris. Harris draws the attention. The trap is on in the corner, forcing the turnover. And they'll reset the offense now. Wayne Harris goes to his right, steps back to his left. Nice little fadeaway, and it's no good. And the rebound taken down by Frost. Quickly to the front court. It's Eastone. Tries to go up with a shot. Has it knocked out of his hands. No foul call on that time. Taking the control there by Harris. Quickly up into the front court. Left wing gets it over to Goebel. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound tipped around by Frost. Controlled by Dominic Schmidt for Cabell Midland. High dribble brings it up into the front court. Trying to make a move. Kicks it near side corner to Eastone. 3-point shot is good for Jack Eastone. The Knights cut it down to 1. 26-25 under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Knights defense turning up the intensity some. South Charleston going to try to kill some clock here. I saw a lead of 11 dwindle down to 1. Caden Fawcett with it. Hands it over to the right side to Mooney. Mooney guarded by Chandler Schmidt. Goes inside to Goebel. Nothing there. Back up top of the key to Wayne Harris. Harris wearing number 2 there. Guarded by Dominic Schmidt. Harris goes to the right. 20 seconds left. Back out quarter court. Head coach Josh Daniel for South Charleston gets the play call. They're going to go for the final shot here in the first half. Harris sets it up on the right side. Harris working behind the pick. Drives into the lane. We're going to have a foul called against on the floor. It's going to be called against Kyle Frost. It's going to be his second team foul. Number 6. Stopping the clock with 4.9 seconds left to play in the first half. Inbounds into Harris. Harris, top of the key, goes right back left, drives in, running jumper off the side of the rim, no good. Gets the rebound and no shot. And we go to halftime here with Cabell Midland trailing by a score of 26-25 after trailing by as many as 11 points in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll recap the scoring for you, check out fouls, and we'll set the stage for the second half as the Knights find themselves trailing by 1 to South Charleston, 26-25 here on Kindred Digital Sports.
The Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute, is brought to you in part by Cabell County Schools. Be awesome. The Governor's Highway Safety Program. You drive, you text, you pay. Buckle up for every trip. Click it or ticket. And Kindred Communications, reaching more than 200,000 tri-state residents every week. Radio, digital, events, print, kindredcom.net.
It's K&B Pest Control of Huntington with your springtime pest tip. The weather is warming up, so is termite season. Termites can quickly destroy your home or office, and by the time you notice signs, the extent of the damage can be detrimental to the structure's integrity. Termites can resemble winged ants. You may also notice mud tubes made by termites to ease their travel into your home or office. Don't wait. Call us today at K&B Pest Control for a free inspection. K&B Pest Control will kill for your business.
Complex 7 and Boombox Academy, County Road 107 in Proctorville, is the Tri-State's #1 destination for fitness, restorative therapy, lifestyle coaching, and athlete sports performance. Take it to the next level with all-inclusive fitness and sports training. Check out Complex 7 and Boombox Academy's 2 full-size courts for basketball, volleyball, soccer, and archery, and get one-on-one training from their experienced instructors. Complex 7 and Boombox Academy. Learn more about their daily classes and register online at complex7.net.
Hey, this is Luke Samons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
Welcome back, everybody, as halftime is approaching us here in game number 1 of our doubleheader here this evening as the Cabell Midland Knights trail South Charleston by a score of 26-25 as we take a look at some scoring, checking scoring from the first half for Cabell Midland. We're clarifying on South Charleston. We have got, we're off 1 point, put it that way. We can tell you for Cabell Midland, they started out slow but picked up pace. They trailed by 11 early on in the ball game and were able to battle back to cut it down to 1, 26-25. They stepped up their defense, stretched it out a little more, and was able to put more pressure, forcing a few more turnovers against South Charleston. But scoring-wise in the first half, 6 points apiece for Dominic Schmidt and Palmer Riggio. Chandler Schmidt with 5 points, 3 points for Kyle Frost, 1 point for Ethan Taylor. Jack Eastone coming up off the bench, picking up 4 points as well. And the Knights with their 25, trying to get back on track after a loss to Huntington by a score of 58-50 back on Tuesday night. For South Charleston, they're coming off that win against Hurricane by a score of 64-50 that snapped that 2-game losing streak for the Black Eagles. And to get them back to 6-2 on the season with Josh Daniel as their head coach. As we take a look at the scoring, for the South Charleston Black Eagles, and it was a 10-point performance for Wayne Harris to start things off in the first half. He had a hot hand in that first quarter, connected on 4 field goals, one of those a three-pointer, and he has 10 points. It's also 7 points for Bryson Smith, 2 points for Caden Fawcett. Also, we saw 3 points from Isaiah Monday coming up off the bench, and also Jaden Motley as well with 2 points, and Xavier Bowsley, the 6'5 junior, finishing up with 2 points in the first half as well. So that's where we stand, 26-25 with Cabell Midland, who trailed, like we said, early in this ball game by 11 points. They were able to battle back, cut it down to 1, and we'll get ready for the second half here in just a bit. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more here on our halftime show as the Knights are on top, or the Knights trail South Charleston 26-25. We'll be back in the castle right after this timeout here on Kindred Digital Sports.
When you're traveling with your most precious cargo, even the shortest day-to-day trips should be the safest. That's why Michelin designs tires like the new Cross Climate 2 that keeps you safer for longer than leading competitors. Because your family's safety tomorrow depends on the tires you choose today. Discover more at MichelinMan.com.
Junior back to the bottom. Logano fails to block, and Junior wants the lead.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
Racing down to the white flag. One final lap. Junior crosses.
Side by side, Truex around. Carl Edwards spins down to the apron.
MRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Proud to be the voice of NASCAR in the Tri-State. Big Buck Country 1015.
Hey, this is Luke Samons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
It's K&B Pest Control of Huntington with your springtime pest tip. The weather is warming up, so is termite season. Termites can quickly destroy your home or office, and by the time you notice signs, the extent of the damage can be detrimental to the structure's integrity. Termites can resemble winged ants. You may also notice mud tubes made by termites to ease their travel into your home or office. Don't wait. Call us today at K&B Pest Control for a free inspection. K&B Pest Control will kill for your business.
Welcome back, everybody, here inside the castle in Ona as the Cabell Midland Knights and the South Charleston Black Eagles battle it out here on our Kindred Digital Sports Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase. And it is, so far, South Charleston 26, Cabell Midland 25. Took the lead early and basically didn't look back. At one point, it was an 11-point lead for South Charleston. Cabell Midland down the stretch, the final couple of minutes of the first half, were able to get it down to a 1-point differential for the Knights. So they trail 26-25. Foul situation-wise, we can tell you that Cabell Midland with 2 fouls for Corey Sweeney, 2 fouls for Kyle Frost, a foul for Ethan Taylor, as well as Palmer Riggio. For South Charleston, couple of players with 2 fouls apiece, including Mondrell Dean, as well as Bryson Smith and Isaiah Moody with 2 fouls. 1 foul for Jaden Motley, and also Caden Fawcett and Amari Allen picking up a foul as well. So that's where we stand as we get ready to roll for the second half. The South Charleston Black Eagles already back out. They're getting warmed up, getting ready to roll. The officials making their way back out as well. The fans visiting the concession stand, making their way back to their seats and getting ready to wrap up game number 1 of our doubleheader here tonight. We'll have number 2 coming your way about 7 o'clock this evening here on Kindred Digital Sports. As you watch us on all of our Facebook outlets, also YouTube as well. And we'll have the ladies. They'll get ready to battle for the Black Eagles and the Cabell Midland Knights. Halftime, we'll wrap it up next. So far, it's been all South Charleston, but the Knights have cut back into it. It's 26-25. South Charleston with the lead. Halftime continues here on Kindred Digital Sports.
And that's it for today's show.
Have a great day today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bob and Sherry listeners, follow them everywhere.
They say that marriage is about compromise. Good night. Good night.
Bob and Sherry, weekday mornings on 97.9 The River.
Hey, this is Luke Samons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome.
Let's go!
Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
It's K&B Pest Control of Huntington with your springtime pest tip. The weather is warming up, so is termite season. Termites can quickly destroy your home or office, and by the time you notice signs, the extent of the damage can be detrimental to the structure's integrity. Termites can resemble winged ants. You may also notice mud tubes made by termites to ease their travel into your home or office. Don't wait. Call us today at K&B Pest Control for a free inspection. K&B Pest Control will kill for your business.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we are underway here in the second half. They decided to stop the clock, halftime clock, and get things rolling. Dominic Schmidt with the basketball down on the inside. You didn't miss anything. You did miss one foul called against Xavier Bowsley that got the crowd over on the far side behind the South Charleston bench on their feet a little bit. But the Knights with the basketball. They trail by one, 26-25, chance to take the lead. Here's Corey Sweeney with it up top of the key. Wearing number 3, goes right side, drives into the lane, goes up with a shot, no good, but he does draw the foul. He'll be shooting 2. This foul will be called against Omari Allen. Oh, no, check that. That'll be going against Wayne Harris. It's his first. Team foul number 2. At the free throw line, connection for Corey Sweeney, his first points of the night. Second shot, good. Give him 2. And the Knights with the lead, 27-26. Knights stepping up defensively. Here's the big man in the near side corner with the ball. Bowsley goes back up top of the key, gets it over to Harris. Harris takes the dribble to his left. Knights stretching that zone defense out a little bit. Riggio guarding Fawcett. He'll drive in, nothing there, trying to get it down inside of the big man and Motley. And a turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound taken down there by Taylor. Taylor gets it up quickly to Sweeney. Front court, near side. He'll take the three-point shot off the air ball. And the save. Nope, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds as he tried to save her from going out of bounds with Ethan Taylor. So it'll be back into the hands of South Charleston. Front court with it is Caden Fawcett. Cross court pass towards the near side to Smith. His three-point shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound chased down. Got a holding called against. That will go against Palmer Riggio. It's going to be his second, team foul number 1. Will be Wayne Harris triggering the inbounds. Gets it in on the bounce pass into Motley. Motley with a turnaround off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down. Oh, check that. That's Dean. Here's Chandler Schmidt. Shot no good. Rebound taken down by Smith. Looked like he took a poke in the eye, lost the ball, and it is Sweeney. Lay it up and in is good. Knights on top, 29-26. Got a traveling call, turnover. To back into the hands of Cabell Midland. Nice move by Sweeney, going in with the shot, laying it in is good after the turnover. Knights trailed by 11 at one point. Cut it back down to 3. Right wing with the basketball is Dominic Schmidt. Gets it into his older brother, Chandler. He spins around, puts the shoulder up, and gets rejected out there. He was posted up against Fawcett. It was Smith coming in to knock it out of bounds, and Cabell Midland will maintain possession. Riggio will be triggering the inbounds pass. On the left side of your screen, trying to find somebody to get it into. Gets it into Dominic Schmidt. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound bounced around, coming out with it. It is Dean. Up into the front court quickly to Harris. Goes left side. We've got a foul on the floor, and this one's going to be called against Corey Sweeney. It's going to be his third, team foul number 2. I'll say before the shot, so it'll be Harris triggered the inbounds. In the right corner, three-point shot taken by Fawcett, no good. Weak side rebound taken down by Sweeney. He'll bring it up into the front court, dribbles left wing with it. Stutter steps, hands it off to Chandler Schmidt. He'll set up the offense, gets the play call from head coach J.J. Martin. Passed out of the inside, nice look pass. There, the turnaround is Ethan Taylor. Give him 3 points. The Knights jump out 31-26. Been all Cabell Midland so far here in this third quarter. Here's Harris with it on the wing, taking the dribble up top of the key. That Knight defense being tedious. Really guarding around the perimeter, trying to deny anything from the inside. Harris gets it over to the corner, gets it up to Smith. Shot, jumper, no good. Rebound taken down on the weak side by Taylor. We got an injured player for South Charleston, and that's Bryson Smith, who gets up ginger. And that will, Midland will maintain possession. Smith walks over, gives a little tug on his shoe. Moving a little gingerly, though. Riggio gets the inbounds in to Dominic Schmidt. He'll bring it up front court, wearing number 13, and the white jerseys for the Knights tonight. Guarded there by Harris. Gets it over left side to Sweeney. Into the corner. Nothing there. Back right side over to Riggio. And here's Chandler Schmidt with the putback. The rebound to the putback for Schmidt. Give him 7. 33-26. Timeout taken by South Charleston. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break ourselves. Been all Cabell Midland in this second half. They're on top 33-26 here on Kindred Digital Sports.
Injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hey, this is Luke Sammons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Back out of the timeout, the Knights on a 9-0 run here on the South Charleston Black Eagles. Head coach Josh Daniel taking a timeout, trying to get his team regrouped, trying to work something up. They go left wing with it. 3-point shot taken over there by Smith is no good. Rebound ripped down by Motley, or Dean. He goes in, lays it in. For Mondrell Dean, his first points of the night. Ends the drought. Dominic Schmidt with the basketball, travels, turns the ball back over, and forcing that turnover. Mondrell Dean getting that rebound along the baseline. Had an open lane and just went right back up and put it back in. Mondrell Dean, the 6'4", sophomore. Harris up top of the key. Gets it on the near side wing. NBA 3-point shot in and out, this time by Fawcett. Rebound taken down by Eastone. Go check that, Sweeney. Front court, Dominic Schmidt trying to set up an alley-oop to his brother. Nothing there. Taken away, stolen by Smith. Bring it up in the front court for Dean. Dean dribbles in. He's going to get tied up. Jump ball. And a heads-up play that time by Ethan Taylor to reach in, grab the ball, and turns the ball back over to Cabell Midland. Dominic Schmidt comes out. It will be Kyle Frost coming back into the lineup with 3:08 left to play in the third quarter. Chandler Schmidt front court with the basketball. Turns around, gets it over to Riggio. Near side to Sweeney. Back to Schmidt once again. Dribbles in, right side, goes up with the jumper off the side of the rim. No good. Frost there for the rebound. He tries to put it back up. And they're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow points in favor of South Charleston. That was a quick call on the jump ball on that one. Nevertheless, South Charleston with the basketball. Harris brings it up into the front court. Near side with it, the Fawcett. Drives in, cut off there by Riggio. Back over to Harris. Draws the pressure out from Chandler Schmidt. Back up once again to Harris. They work it around the circle. Knight stretching out that zone defense. Near side, Fawcett drives in, dishes down low, gets it into Monday. His shot is off the mark, no good. The rebound taken down by Ethan Taylor. Taylor gets it up to Chandler Schmidt. He'll bring it up in the front court quickly. Dribbles up right side, lowers his shoulder, drives in against Fawcett. Tipped against around, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but he does draw the foul. That's going to be Caden Fawcett's second. Team foul number 3. It'll put Chandler Schmidt at the free throw line. Schmidt with 7, make it 8 now on the night. 34-28. Connects on his second one. 2 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Fawcett gets it into the big man, into Dean. He takes a jumper, and it's good from about 6 feet out. For Mondrell Dean, he's got 4 here in the second half. Keeps it to a 5-point lead for Cabell Midland. Sweeney with the basketball. Up top of the key, over to Ethan Taylor. Taylor trying to get down low into Chandler Schmidt. Tipped out, and possession arrow points in favor of Cabell Midland after they get tied up once again. Eastone will check in for Ethan Taylor. Also coming up off the bench, Amari Mooney in for Caden Fawcett for South Charleston. Riggio gets it up on the top of the key. Thinks about a shot, now drives in, goes left side, and it goes over the backside of the rim. No good, and rebound tipped out. And last touch by Cabell Midland. Got an injured player down on the court for South Charleston. And got an injury. It looked like that is Bryson Smith who's going to run off the court. Went down, looked like he may have made contact with his back of his head on the court. Runs out, and he comes back in. So they're going to substitute and bring back into the lineup Caden Fawcett, who grabbed a quick breather. South Charleston with the basketball. They trail by 5 with 1:24 on the rolling clock. Left to play in this third quarter. Working from left to right across your TV screen tonight. Here is Fawcett, 3-point shot, in and out, no good. Moody gets the rebound. We're going to have a foul. They're going to say it was against Corey Sweeney for pushing. That may be number 4 on Sweeney, I believe. And in fact, it is number 4 on Sweeney. Team foul number 3. Five-second call. With some confusion on the bench. That got Josh Daniel a little upset because they were supposed to be a sub coming in. One official put the play in motion. The other one was trying to do it, and they went ahead and did the count on, turned the ball back over to Cabell Midland. Chandler Schmidt front court. The Palmer Riggio near side loses the basketball through his hands. And it goes out of bounds, turns the ball back over to South Charleston. Moody with the basketball, hands it back over to Harris once again. Under a minute left to play in the third quarter. Drives in, cut off there by Riggio. Gets it back over to Fawcett. Fawcett, and it's going to have contact, draw the contact from Riggio. That's going to be number 3 on him. Team foul number 4. .45 seconds left to play. in this third quarter. Fawcett drives in. Gets it in there to Mooney. Mooney is going to draw the charge. Chandler Schmidt taking the charge. That will go against Mondrell Mooney. That's number 3 on him. Team foul number 4 with 38.3 seconds left. Force a substitution now for South Charleston as Xavier Bosley will check back into the lineup in for Mondrell Dean. 30-second mark. Head coach J.J. Martin for Cabell Midland. Setting up the play, trying to kill some clock. Chandler Schmidt goes right side to keep the 5 count from forcing a turnover. Fawcett is going to get whistled for the reach in. That's going to be his 3rd. Team foul number 5. 19.5 seconds left. Chandler Schmidt gets the basketball on the back court. Front court with it now in front of his own bench. Goes right side. Has an open lane. Cut off there by Fawcett. Fawcett let him in there. Baited him in. Knocked the ball out of bounds with 9.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Riggio will trigger the inbounds. To Dominic Schmidt. Guarded by Harris. Steps back. Shot up. No, they're going to say he traveled with the basketball. So no 3-point shot that time with 5.2 seconds left. I'm going to say that step back. He dragged the pivot foot. Turns the ball back over. Last second shot off the front of the iron. No good by Harris. We go to the fourth quarter with the Knights on top 35-30. We're back after this timeout right here on Kindred Digital Sports.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
No one leaves their home thinking they will be in a car crash. Unfortunately, in West Virginia, more than 1/3 of people killed in car crashes are not wearing their seatbelts. Those who choose to wear their seatbelts stand a good chance to live another day. Law enforcement wants you to have a fighting chance. That's why we are busy making sure everyone is buckled up.
We would rather you arrive safe at all your destinations rather than it be your final destination.
Buckle up, click it, or ticket.
Go to the fourth quarter here at the Castle in Ona. A third quarter that saw the Knights outscore the Black Eagles 10-4. 35-30 our score. The Knights on top. They trailed by 1 at the break. Mondrell Dean is back out. Gets it over to the near side to Fawcett, wearing number 13. Back up to the top of the key to Smith, who went out injured back in that third quarter. He's regrouped. 3-point shot taken right side off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound ripped down there by Riggio. Taking the dribble. Brings it up into the front court. To Frost. Near side to Dominic Schmidt. Down inside to Chandler. Chandler back cross court. Gets it over there to Eastone. 3-point shot off the back of the rim. No good. The big man, Bowsley, comes out with a rebound. On the dribble. Looks like he stumbled up just a little bit. They get it back over to Harris. And he is down. The big man is down as he drives in. Shot no good. Rebound taken down by Eastone. And we got an injury. Like I said, the big man, Xavier Bowsley, down on the court. Like he turned an ankle there last time down the court. Gets the training staff up from South Charleston to check out of the big man. 6'5", 315 for the big man. Looked like he turned an ankle when he tried to... Yeah, got tripped up there a little bit. Went down injured. Sitting down on the court talking things over with the coaching staff as well. One thing about him, for a big man, he definitely is pretty quick on his feet. As they're going to give him a helping hand up. Favoring that right ankle a little bit. .709 left to play in regulation. Cabell Midland 35, South Charleston 30. Jason Toy here with you inside the Castle here on our Kindred Digital Sports presentation of our Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase. along with Robbie Mount, taking care of the production side of things for us. Glad you're along with us tonight, wherever you're watching us here this evening. Chandler Schmidt with it, gets it up the Frost, top of the key, dribbles right side. Chandler Schmidt with the ball now, guarded by Fawcett. Count is on, gets it up to Dominic Schmidt, top of the key, works it around to Frost, left side wing, three-point shot off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out and controlled by South Charleston. Coming up into the front court with it, it is Harris. Harris cut off there by Eastone. The freshman and the sophomore. Freshman being Harris, Wayne Harris, for South Charleston. Left side, Fawcett three-pointer off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound taken down there by Harris. Gets it back over to Fawcett in the corner. He'll take the three, it's good. Took him a little while, but he finally found his range and connected on that three for Caden Fawcett. Give him 5. It's a 2-point ball game. Got a timeout taken by Cabell Midland. Full break. We'll take one ourselves. 35-33. The Knights on top. We're in the fourth quarter here in Ona.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home. This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
This
is
home.
Out of the timeout taken by Cabell Midland, the Knights are on top 35-33. 6:02 left to play here in regulation. Cabell Midland with the basketball. There's Dominic Schmidt setting up the offense, left side wing. Gets it over to Sweeney. Sweeney guarded against Monday right there, wearing number 14. The Taylor back left wing. Taylor taking the dribble. Bounce pass down to the inside. The Chandler Schmidt goes up with a shot. Rejected out for the backside there by Mondrell Dean. But the Knights maintain possession. Dean making his presence known here in the second half. Quiet in the first. Here's Taylor. 3-point shot off the mark. No good. Dean with a one-handed rebound. He's going to get tied up with Chandler Schmidt. And jump ball possession arrow points in favor of Cabell Midland. 23 going up against 23. Sweeney with the inbounds. Gets it up to Taylor. Back up to Dominic Schmidt. 5:20 on a rolling clock. 3-point shot is good. Wow, that was way out there for Dominic Schmidt. Give him 9. It's back out to a 5-point lead. Harris with it to Fawcett. Back to Harris once again. In the near side corner, gets it over to Smith. Fawcett. 3-point shot, NBA's range, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound taken down by Ethan Taylor. The Knights bringing it up into the front court. Taylor, the 6'4" junior, will turn around and hand it back over to fellow junior Chandler Schmidt. 4:40 left to play in regulation. High pick set up there. Schmidt works it around against Harris. He'll pull up just inside the 3-point line. It's good. Nope. They're going to say it was a 3-pointer. Chandler Schmidt with 12. 41-33. Knights starting to pull it out more. Fawcett with it, trying to put an end to the scoring for the Knights. Working it around. Fawcett thinks about the 3. Cut off there by Dominic Schmidt. Back to Harris on the near side. Dribbles to his left. Harris dribbles in, goes up with a shot off the back of the rim, no good. Taylor with the rebound, and the reach-in foul is going to be called against Wayne Harris. That's going to be his first team foul, number 6. Cabell Midland will be in the bonus next time around. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in regulation with the Knights on top, 41-33. Dominic Schmidt dribbles over to the far side, gets it in to older brother Chandler. Shot no good, gets a rebound, puts it back up, no good. Second, third time, no good. Here comes Dean out with it, brings it up into the front court. Montrell Dean turns around, hands it back over there to Smith. Smith dribbles towards the near side. 3-point shot taken by Fawcett is good. Starting to find his range now. And it's back down to a 41-36. It's a 5-point lead for Midland. Defensive pressure turned up and a timeout taken by Cabell Midland. It is a full timeout. We'll take one ourselves. The Knights on top. We'll come back here to the Castle of Nona.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hey, this is Luke Sammons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
All right, out of the timeout, the Knights with the basketball. Chandler Schmidt with it. Hands it off over to Dominic Schmidt. Eastone, top of the key with it. Working it around. 3:15 on the rolling clock. Dominic in front, guarded there by Harris. Drives in, trying to go up with a shot. Tipped out and stolen away. Nope, goes out it once again. As Montrell Dean falls out. It will be Midland maintaining possession. Like Harris got hit on the nose a little bit. Chandler Schmidt with it on the right wing. Under 3 minutes left to play in regulation. His team leads by 5. He'll drive in, draw the foul. I believe that will go against Caden Fawcett. That's number 4, if I'm not mistaken, on him. Free throw in and out, no good. Mondrell Dean with the rebound. Gets it out to Bryson Smith. Brings it up into the front court. Hands it over to Harris. 2:40 left to play. Harris cut off there by Eastone. He shadows him between the circles. Near side Fawcett, 3-point shot, NBA range, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled out by Dean, goes up with a shot, and he does draw the foul. I think this one might go against Chandler Schmidt, and it is. That'll be Chandler's first. Team foul number 5. Mondrell Dean will be at the free throw line. He's shooting 2. First shot off the back of the rim, too strong, no good. Second shot from the mark. This one is good. Dean with 5 points in the second half. 41-37. Quickly, front court for the Knights. Trying to break the pressure, and they do. Eastone gets it up to Dominic Schmidt. Guarded there by Fawcett. Works it around the circle. Near side wing to Eastone. Back up to Dominic Schmidt, top of the key. He goes left side, trying to get the shot. He does high off the backboard for Dominic Schmidt. 43-37. 1:55 left to play in regulation. Here's Harris, guarded up by Eastone. Cuts it off there, gets it down to the inside to Dean, draws the double team. It's tipped out, and rebound ripped down there by Taylor. Taylor gets it out quickly to Dominic Schmidt. Cross-court pass to Riggio underneath. Goes right side. It's a little too strong, no good. Rebound tipped around and taken down by South Charleston. Front court with it is Bryson Smith. Smith on the wing has it tipped out, and last touch by Cabell Midland. South Charleston maintains possession with a minute 21 left to play in regulation. Gets it up there to Harris. Harris wearing number 2. Palmer Riggio with number 14. Left side. Hands the ball off to Fawcett. Fawcett works behind the pick on the near side. Gets it over left side over to Smith. 3-point shot off the front of the iron. Monday underneath for the rebound. Has it ripped out there by Dominic Schmidt and controlled by Harris for South Charleston. Under a minute left to play in regulation. Here goes Harris. Drives down the lane, trying to go up with the shot, trying to draw the foul. He banks it off the backboard is good. Harris with his first points here in this fourth quarter. 43-39. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break ourselves. The Knights on top of South Charleston here in Ona.
Injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hey, this is Luke Sammons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back, everybody. 49.8 seconds left to play in regulation. Cabell Midland on top by a score of 43-39. Low-scoring affair here in the second half. It's been all Cabell Midland mainly, but South Charleston trying to stay in it. Showing full-court pressure against the Knights. Dominic Schmidt with the basketball. Gets trapped. Gets it up front court to Chandler. He's guarded there by Harris. Schmidt drives in, goes up with a shot, draws the foul. South Charleston wanted the things to be tied up. And I believe that goes against Isaiah Monday. It's number 3 on him. Puts Chandler Schmidt at the free throw line. Shooting 2 with 41.3 seconds left to play. First shot in and out, no good. Has not been a great night from the free throw line for Cabell Midland. Free throw up and away. This one finds the bottom of the net. It's good. 39 seconds left. Front court. Here comes Harris with the basketball for South Charleston. Hands it back over to Dean. Dean drive in, trying to make something happen. Shot no good. Rebound. Chased down by Dean. In and out, no good. Taylor with the rebound. Taking the dribble. Now under pressure. Gets it back over to Riggio. Quickly up to Eastone. Eastone back to Riggio once again. And we got a timeout. Taken by, 30-second timeout taken by Cabell Midland. Try not to give the turnover. The Knights on top, 44-39. 20 seconds left to play here. Our second game coming up here in just a bit. We'll feature the Cabell Midland Knights, Lady Knights, and the Lady Black Eagles of South Charleston. Also, too, we will award our Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game. Don't forget to check them out because they are your number one destination for fitness, lifestyle coaching, and athlete sports performance. You can see them online at complex7.net. So we'll have our Player of the Game coming up right after this one. It is a 5-point ball game for Cabell Midland. Coming off the loss. I'll tell you what, from top to bottom in Class 4A this year in West Virginia high school basketball, it is tough. Riggio with the basketball. Gets it up quickly to Eastone. Back to Riggio. Back to Eastone once again, and he's going to be fouled. And I believe that will go against Isaiah Moody. That's number 4 on him. And that will put Eastone at the free throw line. Corey, check that. Corey Sweeney at the free throw line. Sweeney with 4 points. First shot up and away is good. Second shot is good. 46-39, 12.5 seconds left. Harris picks it up. Brings it up in the front court. The Knights not wanting to foul. 3-point shot, left side, no good. Rebound tipped out and taken there by Sweeney. 4 seconds left for Sweeney, and that's going to be about it. 1 second left, and the Knights trailed early, battled back, and came away with a 46-39 victory over the South Charleston Black Eagles. The Knights improved to 5-2 on the season. It's South Charleston dropping to 6-3. We'll come back after this timeout. We'll recap the scoring and award our Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game. Once again, Cabell Midland. 46-39 win here tonight in the Castle of Nona. We're back after this break here on Kindred Digital Sports.
Injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
The Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute, is brought to you in part by Cabell County Schools. Be awesome. The Governor's Highway Safety Program. You drive, you text, you pay. Buckle up for every trip. Click it or ticket. And Kindred Communications, reaching more than 200,000 tri-state residents every week. Radio, digital, events, print, kindredcom.net.
Hey, this is Luke Samons, Cabell Midland football coach. Our kids are awesome. Football and athletics give kids an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to proudly represent their communities. Our kids work hard all year to be successful on this field and in the classroom, and they serve as positive examples for all students. Cabell County Schools, be awesome.
Complex 7 and Boombox Academy, County Road 107 in Proctorville, is the Tri-State's #1 destination for fitness, restorative therapy, lifestyle coaching, and athlete sports performance. Take it to the next level with all-inclusive fitness and sports training. Check out Complex 7 and Boombox Academy's 2 full-size courts for basketball, volleyball, soccer, and archery, and get one-on-one training from their experienced instructors. Complex 7 and Boombox Academy. Learn more about their daily classes and register online at complex7.net.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
How are you? Welcome back, everybody. As it's final here tonight, the Knights pick up the win 46-39, our second game of our doubleheader. Coming up here in just a little bit, we'll have the ladies battling out here with Cabell Midland and South Charleston. The Knights trailed in this ball game by 1 at the break. Matter of fact, trailed by as many as 11 in the first half, and they trailed at the halftime by a score of 26-25. Came back out in that second half, and that outscored 10-4 the South Charleston, and then in the fourth quarter, it was an 11-9 outscoring for Cabell Midland to come away with the victory, 46-39. Here's a look at the scoring totals unofficially for tonight for South Charleston. They were paced by Wayne Harris with 12 points, 8 points for Caden Fawcett, and then 7 points for Bryson Smith, 5 points for Mondrell Dean. It's 3 points for Isaiah Monday, 2 points apiece for Jaden Motley, as well as Xavier Bowsley before he went out with the injury for South Charleston. For Cabell Midland, Chandler Schmidt finished up with 13 points. It was some big clutch points, though, down the stretch for Dominic Schmidt, giving him 11 to keep his team in this one, eventually taking the lead. And then it's 6 points apiece from Corey Sweeney off the bench, and 6 points for Palmer Riggio tonight. 4 points for Jack Eastone. Those coming in the first half, and then also 3 points apiece for Kyle Frost and Ethan Taylor here tonight. Our Complex 7 Boombox Academy player of the game, we'll give it to Dominic Schmidt tonight. Dominic finished up with those 11 points here, but came at some key points in the ball game tonight. So Complex 7 Boombox Academy, your #1 destination for fitness, restorative therapy, and next level all-inclusive sports training. Make sure you check them out They're located on County Road 107 in Proctorville. You can find out about their daily classes online at complex7.net. Folks, it's going to wrap it up here for game number 1 of 2. We'll get ready for it in about the next 20 minutes. Make sure you come back and join us here on Kindred Digital Sports. And a pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the castle once again for our second game of our doubleheader tonight as the Cabell Midland Knights play host to the South Charleston Black Eagles. Jason Toy here with you as we get ready for action with the ladies' side of things. It was the Cabell Midland men picking up the win 46-39 in game number 1 just a little while ago. South Charleston comes into this game at 3-4 on the season. Their last time out, they beat Hurricane by a score of 61-28. Cabell Midland was scheduled to play Huntington High on Tuesday night, but because of injury and COVID issues, they have postponed that game until April the 7th. So the Knights' last game was a loss against Wheeling Park last weekend by a score of 51-41. The Knights come in at 4-2 on the season. South Charleston coached by Gary Green, Cabell Midland by Matt Adkins. And we'll set the starting lineups and get ready for tip-off right after this timeout right here on Kindred Digital Sports.
Injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
When you're traveling with your most precious cargo, even the shortest day-to-day trips should be the safest. That's why Michelin designs tires like the new Cross Climate 2 that keeps you safer for longer than leading competitors. Because your family's safety tomorrow depends on the tires you choose today. Discover more at michelinman.com.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for starting lineups here tonight, being introduced to the crowd in our second game of our doubleheader tonight here on our Kindred Digital Sports Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase presented by Cabell County Schools for South Charleston. Their lineup will include this: a 5'4" junior guard in Deshea Booker wearing number 13. Number 14, Malia Witten will be the 5'9" senior. Genevieve Potter wears number 24. She will be one of the seniors on the floor here tonight. Also, Sydney Harris, she'll be one of the guards, the 5'7" sophomore. She will wear number 25. And Mia Terry, the 5'10" senior center, she will be wearing number 33. South Charleston, as you can see, wearing the black uniforms with the orange trimmed in white, the black shorts with the stripes down the side, and, of course, the orange across the back of the shoulders here tonight. For Cabell Midland, as you continue to see the introductions taking place for for South Charleston, for the Black Eagles. Each player gets an individual handshake. That's pretty cool to see. All right, for Cabell Midland wearing the white uniforms, the home whites tonight, they will have Jasmine Wheeler, the 6'1" sophomore. And, of course, Matt Adkins is the head coach of this team as the Knights get introduced. Riley Alley, number 14, the junior guard. Her sister, the sophomore, Jada Alley. Jada wears number 15. Riley wears number 14. Autumn Lewis, the 5'10" senior forward, wearing number 22 here tonight. Caitlin Wallace, of course, also known as KK, the 5'6" sophomore. And Jasmine Wheeler, the 6'1" sophomore, definitely is a scorer for this team for Cabell Midland. She wears number 1. All right, we'll get ready to start things off here tonight as the officials will get things set up with the visiting South Charleston Black Eagles starting things off. They'll be going from right to left across your screen here tonight. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're along with us as we get ready for tonight's matchup. Game number 2 of our doubleheader in our high school basketball showcase from Kindred Digital Sports and Marshall Orthopedics along with Cabell County Schools. Final instructions from the officials. Matter of fact, in the left corner off your screen, they're doing a couple of just cleaning the court off just a little bit. Make sure it's doesn't have any sweat or perspiration on there from the previous game and the warm-ups here. As the final touches. The athletic director, Chris Parsons, is the man that's toweling things off over here. Not sure if somebody spilled something there or what, but it definitely was quite a bit of fluid that was left down there on the court. All right, here we go. Final instructions, and we're underway here tonight at Cabell Midland. South Charleston with the basketball going from right to left across your screen. With the basketball inside is Mia Terry. Nothing there for her as the zone defense will start things off here for Cabell Midland. Stretch it up to the top of the key to Potter. Around the circle, up to the top of the key to Booker. Back to the near side, gets it over to Harris. The Knights doing a great job defensively. They work it around to the right side. 3-point shot taken over on the right side by Potter. No good. Rebound taken down by the Knights. Up front court with it is Autumn Lewis. Lewis will turn around and hand it back over to Riley Alley. The junior guard sets up the offense. We're in the long sleeves tonight. High pick set up. Gets it over left side. Dives down. It's Lewis as she gets the shot, and she'll draw the charge. She'll get whistled for it. Turns the ball back over to South Charleston. Her first, team foul number 1. 7:09 left to play, first quarter, no score. Will be Mia Terry to trigger the inbounds here for South Charleston. Gets it in on the bounce pass to Malia Witten. Witten with the pigtails, wearing number 14, gets it up into the front court to Terry. Terry drives in left side and got contested, but laid it up in is good for Mia Terry. Her first bucket of the night. And South Charleston on the board first. Here's a first look at Jada Alley. Got contact down on the inside. Wheeler gets knocked down, gets back up. She's battling down on the inside with Witten. Here's the basketball on the near side for Lewis. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down. Jump ball. Possession arrow points in favor of Cabell Midland. Riley Alley gets the ball in to Wheeler. Up on the top of the key to Lewis. Tipped out and stolen away by South Charleston. Coming out with it is Potter. Potter goes in, trying to go up with a shot, rejected out, and saved from going out of bounds by the Knights. Up front court with it. Here comes Autumn Lewis. Lewis taking the dribble down the lane. Right-handed layup is good. The 5'10 senior ties it up with 6:06 left to play in the first quarter. Midland with full court pressure. Trapping their way. Right side, Potter with a shot, no good. Check that, it was Harris. Rebound taken down by the Knights. Coming up front court with it, it is Jada Alley. Near side to Autumn Lewis. Back up on the top of the key to Riley Alley, who sets up the offense, wearing number 14. Dribbles left side, goes in, kicks it over to left wing. Got a charge called against Riley Alley. That's going to be her first, team foul number 2. Mia Terry will trigger the inbounds once again. Full court pressure by the Knights. Broken by the Black Eagles. Front court with the basketball. It's Terry. Goes right side. Has it tipped out there by Wheeler. Chases it down, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Lewis. Here's Riley Alley with it. Up on the top of the key. Taking the dribble, working behind the pick that time for Wheeler. Gets it over to the left side, over to Wallace. And we got a tie-up. This one will go against Mia Terry. It's her first, team foul number 1. Officials have a discussion. Two-shot foul coming up. Now for Wallace. Caitlin KK Wallace. Shot in and out, no good. Substitution coming up for South Charleston. Checking in will be Devia Leggett. Come into the lineup in for Sydney Harris. Fairly young team for Gary Green's squad. Only 3 seniors on the squad this year. Free throw up off the back of the rim. Rolls in good for Wallace's first points of the ball game. The Knights on top. 3-2. 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Full court pressure once again by the Knights. Broken by the Black Eagles. Terry, front court, turns around, hands it back over to Witten. Works it up to the right side. Hands it over to Potter. Over to Leggett and has it tipped out, stolen away. Coming out with it is Alley. Alley on the run with it. Jada Alley shot no good. Her sister gets the rebound. She goes up with it, lays it up in, is good for Riley Alley. 5-2 the score. And travel. And another turnover by South Charleston. KK Potter. Katie Lee checks into the lineup. Wearing number 11, got the leg brace on her left knee, suffering the injury against Boyd County a couple of Saturdays ago. 4:24 left to play first quarter. Cabell Midland 5, South Charleston 2. Alley sisters with the ball. Left side. This is Jada. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by South Charleston. Mia Terry, we got a foul called against Cabell Midland. This one will go against Jada Alley. It's going to be her first, team foul number 3. Substitution coming in. Into the lineup is Sophie Aldridge in for Jada Alley. South Charleston working the basketball. In the black uniforms from right to left. Up into the front court. The trap is on. Dribbling out of the pressure is Mia Terry. Gets it back over to Witten. Top of the key, once again, the Booker. Working around the circle. Left side, three-point shot off the back of the iron. No good there by Witten. Rebound taken down by Potter. Front court with the basketball. Here comes Riley Alley. We'll head it over to Aldridge. The freshman will set up the offense. Gets it down low to Autumn Lewis. Bounce pass back over to the far side to Potter. Shot just inside the three-point line is no good. Rebound taken down once again by Lewis. Turns around and gets it back out to Potter, who pops out. She sets the pick for Alley. She drives in, gets it into Potter, bobbles it, and it's tipped out and stolen away by Terry. Here comes Booker on the run with it. Quickly front court to Potter. She'll take the dribble back up top of the key. Hands it over. Once again now to Malia Witten, the senior. Tipped out. Autumn Lewis almost coming away with another steal. Pretty much wherever the basketball is, that's where you'll find Autumn Lewis. Witten, get the basketball over to the right side on the far corner. Gets back to her, tries to tip it down low to the inside to Leggett, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wheeler, who got a hand on it for the Knights. 5-2 our score. Cabell Midland on top by 3. 2:40 left to play. Here's the three-point shot in the left corner. Taken there by Potter's no good. Rebound taken down by Aldridge. Brings it up into the front court. And she double dribbles it. Turns the ball back over to South Charleston. South Charleston coaching staff led by Gary Green giving instruction. It'll be the Black Eagles triggering the inbounds on the near sideline. Bottom part of your screen, that is number 13, the Shia Booker, the junior with that trigger in. Far side with it is Terry. Drives in, right side baseline. Tipped out by Wheeler. She steals it away, gets it up to Potter. Potter on the run with the basketball. Goes to her right, gets it over to Aldridge. Aldridge drives in, trying to go up with a shot. She hits the court and turns the ball back over, quickly up into the front court. Here goes Witten. Goes right side, lays it up in, is good. Leah Witten on the run. Cuts it down to a 1-point ball game. 5-4, approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Autumn Lewis takes a dribble. Drives in, goes into the lane, gets it into Potter. She'll lay it up in. In is good. Got a good roll that time for KK Potter. Witten. The basketball in the backcourt. Midland trying to put the trap on. Almost coming away with a turnover. Give a carry. 10-second violation. 10-second violation by the Black Eagles. Turns the ball back over to the Knights. Nice move. Gets it into Potter all alone on the back side of the baseline. And the Knights on top by a score 7-4. Aldridge, front court. Gets it up on the left wing over to Riley Alley. Dribbles in. Trying to get it down to Potter. It's tipped out, stolen away by South Charleston. Booker brings it up front court. Goes right side. As we got a charge, could be called against Jasmine Wheeler. She tried to get her feet set, didn't do it in time. That's going to be her first, team foul number 4. Well, the minute 22 left to play. See on the drive in, tried to get it in, but she did not get her feet set there long enough to take that charge. Instead, she gets whistle for the call. That puts the Shia Booker, the junior, at the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot up and away is good. Substitution. Jada Alley comes back in for her sister, Riley. Free throw up and away is good, this time for Booker. 7-6, 1-point ball game again. Minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Autumn Lewis with the basketball. Works behind the pick from Potter. To Aldridge. Hands it over to Wheeler. Wheeler pulls up left wing just inside the three-point line is good. Nope, they're going to say it was there for the 3. Her first points of the ball game. Knights back out to a 4-point lead. Under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Getting the ball across the timeline. That 10-second count was on. Almost a forced turnover. This one will go out of bounds. Last touched by Cabell Midland. Jada Alley had a hand on that one to knock it free with 38.7 seconds left here in this first quarter. Witten got it backcourt, brought it across the timeline, dribbles over to the right side, gets it over there to Potter. Potter with the right wing, just a three-point land. Shot no good. Rebound taken down by Wheeler. Wants to run with it. Brings it up to Aldridge. Aldridge drives in right side baseline. On the backside of the backboard, going with the shot just off the mark, no good. Potter with the rebound. 15 seconds left. Stolen back away on the far side. And they're going to say she carried the ball with Autumn Lewis. That turns the ball back over to South Charleston. 12.5 seconds left to play in regulation. In this first quarter. Witten with the basketball. Bounce pass down to the inside to Terry with nothing there. Coming back out. Stolen away by Alley. She brings it up. 3 seconds left. Gets Autumn Lewis just at the half-court stripe. Off the backboard. It goes out of bounds. And no good. The Knights on top by a score of 10-6. We're back after this break here on Kindred Digital Sports.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
Welcome back, everybody. We go to the second quarter here with the Knights on top by a score of 10-6. Scoring in that first quarter. 3 points for Jasmine Wheeler, 2 points apiece for Autumn Lewis, as well as Riley Alley and KK Potter as well. 1 point for Caitlin Wallace. For South Charleston, 2 points apiece for Mia Terry, Malaya Witten, and Deshia Booker as well. All right, we'll start things off. The South Charleston Black Eagles with the basketball in the black jerseys. 3-point shot taken on the right side by Witten. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Wheeler. Front court, it's Riley Alley, wearing number 14 with the long sleeves. Has a high pick set up, and that's going to be a foul called against. Jasmine Wheeler didn't keep her feet set on that one. Stepped into it. That's her second. Team foul number 5. Coach Matt Adkins on the far side getting the explanation from the official, saying that she threw her shoulder into it. Not happy with that response. Mia Terry with the basketball. Now she gets trapped in front of the Midland bench, has to get rid of it, finally does. Back on the near side, over finds Harris. Her shot's in and out, no good, and the rebound taken down by Alley. Jada Alley gets it up front court real quickly at Autumn Lewis. Nice reverse lay-in is good there for Autumn Lewis. Give her 4. 6-point lead for the Knights, their biggest of the night so far. Count is on, 10-second count, and it's going to be a double dribble. Another turnover. Gives the ball back over to Cabell Midland. I'm not sure if it would have been got the double dribble, but on the approach of getting the 10-second call on that one. The Knights with the basketball now in the white uniforms here early on in this second quarter. The Alley sisters going back and forth with it. This is Riley Alley wearing number 14 up on the top of the key with the long sleeves. Holds up 5 fingers on that right hand to set up the offense. Now orchestrating. To Wallace, now to Lewis. She'll drive in, gets it over to Potter. She takes a jumper from 3 feet out, is good. Katie Lee Potter, KK, picking up her 4th point. Midland turning up the defensive wick. It pays off. Coming up into the front court with it is Jada Alley. She'll lay it up on the right side. Is good. Jada Alley, her first points of the night. It's quickly jumped out to a 10-point lead, and a timeout taken by South Charleston head coach Gary Green. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Don't forget, coming up after tonight's game, we will bring you the Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game. Of course, they are your number one destination for fitness, lifestyle, and coaching, as well as athlete sports performance. Also, as well, the number one destination for fitness, restorative therapy, and next-level all-inclusive sports training. You can get one-on-one training with their experienced instructors, plus two full-size courts for basketball, volleyball, and archery. Located on County Road 107 in Proctorville. You can find out about their daily classes online at complex7.net. We'll have our Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game coming up after tonight's contest. 16-6 is our score. The Knights on top by 10. So far scoring in this second quarter, 6-0 in favor of the Knights. Devia Leggett back into the lineup now. She triggered the inbounds. This is Potter. Genevieve Potter with the basketball. Gets it up at the midcourt stripe to Britt. Left side over to Witten. Cut off there by Lewis. 3-point shot taken, air ball. Weak side rebound taken down by Wallace. She's on the run with it. Brings it up in the front court. Gets it to Autumn Lewis. She'll lay it up and it's no good. And it's going to be South Charleston stepping on the baseline. And Cabell Midland will maintain possession. That was almost a pretty one if she can connect on it. Great on the transition. Alley triggers the inbounds into Potter. She'll drive the baseline. Kicks it over to the right side. Over to Wallace. Works it around the circle. Back with top of the key to Riley Alley. Fakes right, goes left, lays it up. A little too strong, and the rebound taken down by Terry for South Charleston. She loses the basketball. It's back over to the far side. Lewis with the shot. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Alley. She lays it up, no good, and the rebound taken down underneath. And a timeout. Then we got a foul called against Cabell Midland. I think that goes against KK Potter, if I'm not mistaken. That's her first. Team foul number 6. .5:10 left to play. Rolling clock. 10-point lead for the Knights. South Charleston trying to look for their first points here in the second quarter. 10-second count is on once again. The Knights really stepping up defensively. Front court with it is Booker. Cut off there by Lewis. Bounce pass back out to Witten, almost stolen away by Riley Alley. And the jumper taken there by Witten is good. Give her 4 points. Potter saves it from going out of bounds, gets it over to Lewis, back over to the far side, over to Riley Alley. Get her a chance to reset the offense. Playing with a bum knee. Potter giving it all she's got and definitely paid off there that time for the Knights. Behind a back dribble, left side over to Potter, taking the dribble out. Turns around, hands it back over once again to Riley. Potter to Lewis along the baseline. She drives in, has a nice lane, goes up with a shot, is good. Nice move that time by Autumn Lewis. 18-8. Lead back to 10. Wallace front court. And she got it over the back. Midland wanted the foul, but